I am officially jealous of white guys taking the black women because self-hating black men has completely ruined the opportunity for me. I saw this beautiful black woman at a mall today, and I was absolutely flabbergasted. I paused, which felt like an eternity, but she caught me staring. And, when a guy is caught staring at a woman, it's not a good sign. I quickly snapped out of it like, oh shit, let me spit game real quick. I walked up to her, and she was staring at me like, understandably, because I was staring. And I said, I'm sorry for staring. I just thought you was extremely beautiful, and that is why you had my attention. She gave me a reaction that was surprising, but at the moment, I'm like, I should have seen this coming. She said, oh my God, I absolutely had no idea you was viewing me that way. And I said, absolutely, like, you are incredibly stunning. I thought you were so beautiful. And that's what I came over here to, not to defend myself, because I was staring. I do apologize. But you look immaculate. That's all I wanted to say. I was wondering if you were single. And she said, unfortunately, no, I have a boyfriend. He's over there. I looked, and it was this 5'11" white boy. Seasoned, I could tell, because she had definitely changed. They put the old bay on this guy. That's how I knew. For a second, I saw the look of, that's a damn shame on her face. She was telling me a little bit about how we met and how she normally doesn't date white guys until she met him. But her past relationship was just filled with a bunch of self-hating black men that kept telling her to change herself. When it comes to me, I am extremely good when it comes to facial expressions. I can instantly read that shit at first glance. Oh, somebody gives me a look, I know exactly what that means by the letter. Basically, I should have found her first before that white boy did. How was I supposed to know that she was here a month ago when she met that white boy? First of all, she changed him that much in a month? I introduced myself, she introduced herself back, she gave me her name. He immediately got home and got to an investigation on social media. That's something I should be doing, I know, but I was salty, admittedly. But in all accounts, I wasn't looking for her, I was looking for him. I needed details. I found his Instagram. This guy did a complete 180. He went from khaki shorts, white Vans, and a college football sweatshirt to looking like Chris Brown in 2010. What the living fuck?
Wow, I'm jealous of white guys dating black women. First of all, I'm just curious your guys' thoughts. Before I even give my commentary, please let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. This is really interesting. I don't know that I can verify this or not, and I don't even know if it's true, it's just a thought. But my thought is that I tend to believe that black men appreciate dark skin more than black women. That's just a thought. I'm not saying that that's right or whatever. I know black men tend to marry out interracially more. I know that. So, take that with a grain of salt. But I'm just saying, as far as like appreciation and as far as overall like love or appreciation for dark skin, I feel like I see that explicitly more from black men than black women. Now, with that said, you all know that there's self-hating black men out there. That is not debatable. Black women and black men know that. And you know what else? Black men check other self-hating black men. Like, they clown those dudes. They have names for them. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that like there are not black men out there who are just trafficking on self-hatred, who are raccooning, or who are just on some Uncle Ruckus like energy. Like, that's for real. But I know so many black women just like, I love me a dark skinned woman, or I love a beautiful sister. I love her with her black natural hair. I love it. Like, I see that all the time. And black men that I know who have issues with black men, I don't ever see them attacking their blackness. Like, the issues that are prevalent right now within the black manosphere, within the red pill space with black men, or just black men online in general, Black Mo podcast, who are sharing the issues they have with black women, it's never their darkness. I don't hear black men going out of the way saying like, man, these black men are too dark. I wish they lighten their skin. Man, these black women, their hair just so nappy, they need to wear weaves. Man, these black women, I just hate their noses. Like, I don't hear that. I hear them complaining about, they want to see black natural hair. I hear that. I hear them complaining more about attitude, about lack of respect, about comportment, what is all of that. But it's not like they're attacking their blackness. If anything, I'll hear men be like, man, I'm really like attracted to dark-skinned black women, but I've just had a hard time finding someone who connects with my values. Like, particularly if you're a black man who ascribes to more traditional values, which men in general tend to be more traditionally minded, whereas women tend to be more progressively minded, right? Liberal, especially in the West. But anyways, I'm saying I hear those kinds of comments, but I don't really hear black men like attacking blackness like that or celebrating whiteness as like, man, like I love me like a little light skin, high yellow or whatever. Like, or white women are, there are some dudes out there who are like, white women are this, but like, I'm just trying to articulate, like, when I hear black men criticize black women, it's not because of their blackness. It's because a lot of the toxic or degenerate behavior that is largely a result of this broken down system and just a lot of different issues in the Black community. But they're attacking more that, not their Blackness. I think that's important to note because between all the propaganda associated with the swirling and divesting and all of the isms, oftentimes I think things are blown out and blown up a lot more than we think. At the end of the day, Black men and Black women marry, they're still marrying each other the most. And Black successful men, those who make over 6 figures, right, are still marrying Black women at over 80%. Last I checked, right? So I'm just saying, by and large, like, the attraction is still there. Now, what he mentioned about self-hating Black men, that's true. I'm not gonna disagree that that happens. We also can be honest about self-hating Black women, which I address a lot on my channel. But yeah, it's a really interesting dynamic. The gentleman who is speaking in this video, he also comes off as the kind of guy that many Black women would assume likes white girls or Asian girls or whatever. Like, and again, we don't really know a ton about him, but just the fact, you know, he looks more put together. He's talking in like clear, proper English, just seems to have more of a professional manner in how he's presenting himself. And so it's those dudes sometimes, it's those Black men who don't come off like the hood dudes who Black women will sometimes assume are not into Black women. Like, they will sometimes automatically make that assumption, or sometimes those kind of dudes will be overlooked. So yeah, again, there's a lot of dynamics to consider when it comes to just navigating the dating realm today in general. But yeah, I just wanted to add that note because I think that also another thing to consider, like, as a Black man, how you are perceived as a Black man makes all the difference in how Black women approach you. So I don't know, those are just some of my initial thoughts. But again, I'm really curious what you guys think. If you've ever run into this, like, have you ever run into a Black woman who's felt surprised or who has been actually shocked by admiring her or liking her or finding her beautiful? I'm just curious what you guys think. Let me know down in the comment section. Thank you so much for listening if you've gotten this far, and we'll talk later. Bye.